Okay. We're here, guys. Who do we have? Who's with us so far? According to the app here, I have one person with us so far. Is that true, or do we have more? Sometimes it lies. Hey, Mark. How are you doing? How does this Tuesday night treat you? Hey, Amanda. So we're drawing Popeye and olive oil tonight. I only put Popeye in the ad because I wanted to do the little spinach thing and keep it simple that way. Finished all the grading, so you're good. I got most of my grading done. What's left of it will probably end up waiting till Monday, to be honest. I'm gonna have some time in class on Monday, I have a class on Monday that won't be a full class, but then I've got a class after that, so I'm planning on doing it then, in that gap in between. So that's cool. I think Amanda just finished all her grading just recently as well, or at least a big batch of it anyway. I have been much better about my grading this term than I often am, to be honest. Normally, I do most of it now. Okay. Let's get into it. So I can't claim to have watched a ton of Popeye cartoons, really, if I'm being honest. And yet I have always liked Popeye. I have a Popeye lamp just outside the room here. I've got a Popeye sticker on my drawing table as we speak. I got a Popeye T-shirt that is very faded, and I got a Christmas Popeye T-shirt as well. So I've always liked Popeye, and if you look at how I draw people, you might notice that sometimes I beef up the forearms a little bit more. If they're supposed to be, not necessarily super muscly, but kind of toughish, and I got that from Popeye for sure. Class Monday afternoon, that's when I have class. Oh, okay. I misread the vibe. I thought you were like, I don't know. I don't know what you were like. I have the final project prep class that I'm always help out with in the first week of the term, and then I've got classical animation. I think I could actually be wrong about which one comes first, but I'm pretty sure I have them both. So we are doing this in my style. It's going to be a bit more cartoony than I sometimes do. But it'll be a little bit more comic booky than how Popeye typically looks. Hey, Parker. Spinach in time. I had to read it out loud before I got it. Well played, Parker. Well played. Do we have Popeye fans? Has anybody ever seen the live action Popeye with Robin Williams? I know I saw it as a kid. I don't remember it at all. I know its reputation is not great, but I would actually really like to see it. I've never actually seen it, but seen it well old enough to remember and assess for myself. I think I heard that actually. I think I saw like a meme or something about that. Like the waterfront set, right? Like the docks and stuff. The one Popeye cartoon I know the best, and it's been a while since I've done it. I used to show it to my class sometimes, but I haven't done it in a really long time. It was Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. It was a fun fact, Max Fleischer Studios, so Popeye was created by E.C. Seeger's originally comic strip, and then Max Fleischer bought the rights to turn him into an animated character, which is probably where the character became most famous. Fleischer also did the Superman shorts back then, and also did Betty Boop. Betty Boop is also on my list. I'm going to draw Betty. I'm not going to do both in a row, but I'm going to do Betty sometime in the nearish future for sure. The studio he invented the rotoscope, which we still use today, sort of. We use the technique. We don't use the actual device anymore, but we still call it rotoscoping, even though an actual rotoscope is not in use. And a lot of these, the bigger, more epic Popeye cartoons, like that 40 Thieves one I was mentioning, is it's a longer one. I think it's like 20 minutes long. And it had like 3D sets. They actually built sets. Like a miniature that they filmed that like moved behind the animation cell that they had up on a pane of glass, so that it actually has 3D perspective moving on the background, which is kind of cool. Yes, I'm actually using the camera mic because I was tired of being wired while doing this. So old mic technically, but being used for a different purpose. My dad always liked Popeye a lot as well. Popeye's all about his muttering. Little snapper Larry. And yet, you just said it anyway, Mark. It's also the first time you said it needs a compressor since I changed the microphone. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. Do we like spinach? How do we feel about spinach? Did Popeye teach you to eat your spinach when you were a kid? I do that as well. Hey, Billy. I'll usually have a smoothie at some point in the day, and I'll put spinach in those usually. And then if I'm making something else where I think I can do it and it's not gross, then I'll also add it. Omelets, and sandwiches, and stuff. Yeah, I concur. Alright, we got our Popeye pose and anatomy figured out here. We're gonna get olive oil. I'm gonna take some liberties with olive oil, by the way. I got some plans for olive oil. Olive oil in the cartoons exists only to be rescued by Popeye and is kind of a useless human being because of that. So we're gonna try to at least give the impression anyway that maybe she's got a bit more going on. She looks a little bit less useless. I actually read up on her a little tiny bit earlier today, and sounds like in the comic strips, she actually predates Popeye. She was actually a lead character in the E.C. Seeger comics before Popeye was even created, which I thought was kind of interesting. I think I gotta... One thing with Olive though is I do have a pose in mind that I'm realizing is going to kind of hide some of the new design ideas I have here, but I think I'm going to go with it anyway. Notice I said I think. We're going to find out. Part of the plan here is to give Olive actual anatomy, so she looks like she can actually hold her own weight up. But we're still going to make her pretty skinny and lanky, because she's not olive oil otherwise. Torso slightly shorter, so her legs can be slightly longer. I realize I did that. She has a long torso, but at that angle before shortening, that would imply a really long torso. Hey, Blake. How's your break going so far? Cool. Like what? Want to share? You join the Discord if you want. You can share on there if you're feeling like it. Look at that. Fez hopped into the server. Is that named after Fez from that 70s show by chance? There sure is. As you can clearly see. Because you've already joined it. There we go. I think I like this. These poses I got here. Is it named after something else? Or you just like the sound of it? Okay. Here's a question for you guys. Do we know, or have any theories, does Popeye only have one eye, or is it just that he squints out of one eye? Because I always took it as a squint, and then when I was reading up on him a little bit, they referred to him as the one-eyed sailor, and I was like, well, wait a minute. I never really thought about that. This is a pencil. Right, but is it consistent? Is it always the same eye that's close? Because I have two references going here, and he's facing the different directions both ways, but it's always his right eye. So I think it actually is supposed to be he's missing an eye, but I just never took it that way before. And if there's a story behind it, I don't know what it is. Lead again. There we go. Sumo eraser. Been too distracted away from it lately, Parker? Back on set now? I was on set last week. I was on a Hallmark Christmas movie. Were you there last Thursday, Parker? Were you on set the day that I was there and I just didn't see it? Because I wondered if I would see you. I only saw Lori for like a minute. Okay. I've had the Popeye music stuck in my head all day, by the way. I don't even know the words, just know the tune. Cool. Fun fact, when we were there, because the people like that were directing us didn't necessarily know we were also like the real artists. So I ended up manning Maddie's table, and she was manning mine. Also, Parker, do you by chance know the name of the director? Because he looked a lot like the guy that voiced Disney's Hercules. I'm assuming it's not him, but sometimes gigs like that are entryways into directing Hallmark movies, I guess. So maybe it is. I hopefully have an answer for you, Parker. Like in live action? Oof. Or the voice. Well, obviously, if it's just the voice, then it would have to be Chris Pratt, right? Like, why would we even consider somebody else? In live action, when I was looking at reference, I actually saw something to suggest that there was rumors about The Rock playing him. I don't think that's a good casting choice myself. Could see Hollywood doing it though. I'd be down for The Rock playing Johnny Bravo, but jeez, I don't know. Danny DeVito? No. It has to be somebody that's actually not that jacked, and then you build up the forearms like they did with Robin Williams, because like the joke wouldn't land if the guy was actually really big haired. He yams what he yams. You gotta do the voice, because the distinctive voice. I don't know, that was a tough question. Do you have one in mind, Parker? Well, he's got olive on his arm, so he's beaming with confidence. One thing that always kind of bugged me is that Popeye has the same tattoo on both arms. Is that normal? I feel like it's just like an animation thing, so it was easier to track for continuity. I forgot about those. I used to love those as well, Blake. Anybody else want to weigh in? Solid Popeye casting. Gendy Tartakovsky was working on a Popeye CG movie, and the test footage got leaked a couple years ago, and it looked really like cool, like true to the original vibe, but never ended up happening for whatever reason. It's kind of funny about Popeye is like I don't remember him ever smoking a cigarette. He always had the pipe, right? Up to the punch. I'm assuming it's a joke, right? It's another pun. not sure that well, I mean, I guess I did. Because he's Popeye, he punches, that's how I got. But still, I can guess myself, so I don't know. See a lot about how that Popeye movie was canceled in favor of the Emoji Movie, but I'm not sure how true that is. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying as shit if that is the case. But because not only is Popeye a known name, which is usually what they're all about, but like having a proven director as well at the helm. I don't think canned spinach of any. Yeah, no. Not my thing either. Okay, so here is where I get to mix up Olive's design a little bit here. We're not going to give her her usual outfit. And I'm hoping her improved anatomy and posture and attitude in her face says a decent amount that she's maybe got a little bit more life to her. Hopefully the outfit helps with that as well. She's gonna look all around cooler. Yeah, exactly. And he's the perfect one to do it because I feel like he would do it, like he would appreciate like the legacy of Popeye and make sure to honor that. And the test footage that leaked looked like that was the case as well. So I have a 1930s sailor-inspired outfit that I found on Google that is serving as a major influence for Olive's design here. Yeah, no kidding. That was a big part of the meme for a while there. It was like from the studio that brought you the Emoji Movie. page. Still gonna give her a classic. Kind of pooch though, because I feel like that's the one part of her design where it's like, okay, she could kick some ass in those boots. So. We're gonna still give them to her. But with some beefed up tread. Anyone else's brain just shut off when you have to draw a car? Mine for sure. A wise man who is here with us today once said that drawing cars is a perspective boss battle, and I can't think of a better way to describe the process. So yeah, I don't love drawing cars. I've drawn some cars I'm pretty proud of, but I don't love it. Okay, we'll start inking. Let's start inking, guys. Okay, gotta crack the back before we're gonna do it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Everybody silently at home to yourselves, do your best Popeye impression right now. It's the final boss battle. Yeah, thinking the pixel art assets and had to draw a car in perspective, and my brain just went, yeah, especially pixel art. Like, how pixel art are we talking about? Like, is it rendered pixel art, or is it like... more like chibi kind of top-down type pixel art? Okay. Here's a suggestion for you. If you haven't already tried this, of course. Find a picture of a car at the angle that you want, and then Photoshop, distort it in whatever way you need to get the proportions and everything to match the vibe. And then kind of do a really loose sketch that you kind of trace off of that. And then trace your pixel art off of that sketch. You might find that an easier way to handle it. Giving them a lot more stubble than the cartoon version usually has. Yeah. If you want to do it in proper perspective, like you actually want to use the vanishing points and go that route, then I would say don't worry about your vanishing points yet. Eyeball it as best you can until you're kind of happy with it, and then bust out your ruler and get pickier with it there. Then adjust your lines to kind of figure, like reverse engineer the vanishing point and then adjust as needed. That's usually how I approach most perspective. Well, my thing with the reason I do the eyeballing first is just because I think you can get so hung up on your vanishing points that you maybe lose track of your composition a little bit, because you can make anything land the way that it needs to land and still match the perspective, but sometimes it's hard to focus on two things at once. I never actually minded perspective either, but I also always preferred doing the characters. And I'll get like a good flow going and the perspective kicks in and I gotta like slow everything down. I like drawing backgrounds once, I hate drawing them a second time. race to the finish, cause I eats my spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Or there's a Simpsons version. When I can't stop fidgeting, I just take me Ritalin. I forget what comes after that though. By the way, did I tell you, Aaron, that okay, so I'm doing a Simpsons rewatch, right? And a couple months ago, you were on the stream, and you said, I forget what the scene was, but you described a scene with Mole Man, and then the next day I put the Simpsons on, and it was that episode. It was crazy. Fiddlin' Riddlin'. I just realized I forgot to draw his hair. Popeye's got it here. I didn't know that was a story. A tiny bit. I fucked it up. If you guys can see it in your hearts to forgive me. Breaks the rule of being a character design more interesting than the actual Simpsons. He stands out too much, and that's why I love. It is kind of true. Although, I feel like secondary characters are often more interesting than the main characters. Or visually, at least, I mean. Sorry, I let you guys down. use the 03 for the tattoo. Have a hairy arm. And voice to the finish, because I eat my spinach. Getting a tattoo from here. Oh shit. Yep. And then share what you come up with too, Billy. Made a person, I haven't done it since. Your wisp? From which final project? From Foundation or from 3D? I don't know if I'm remembering the wisp. Okay, maybe that's why. Did you tell us what you were drawing, by the way, Blake? I know you joined the Discord. If you posted something though, I missed it. Right. Okay. I remember the airship. Chest. Drawing some art of a game called Lethal Company. These are robot design they just added. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've heard that one. Why am I not wearing my Popeye t-shirt right now? I just realized. What the hell were you thinking, Dylan? I will take a look. Well, I'll look after, actually. I'm on a roll. But thank you for sharing, Aaron. Look forward to seeing it. classic cartoon Popeye shirt is a solid spot black, and we're going to do it with a lot of spot black. But we are going to put some tonage as well. But we're hatching the shit out of it, so it's going to be very dark. Ink, 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 ink. Well, what kind of games are we talking about here? Especially content warning, I'm curious. Is it just because it's insanely violent? Is it because it's a comedy about sensitive stuff? Warning is still okay. The warning is about you and 3 other friends exploring dark, scary areas and recording yourselves getting scared and attacked by monsters for fake internet videos that earn you points based on how scary or entertaining the videos. Okay, gotcha. Roommate is a big Fallout fan. Make me watch the show. I've heard really good things, but I'm excited to watch it. never played Fallout, but aesthetically it seems very much like my jam. How old? So Fallout 1 and 2 aren't 3D. How old is Fallout going back further than I realized? Also, hey Nichelle, sorry I missed that you came in. Wow, I didn't realize it went back that far. Holy shit. And what is the show drawing from? Is it drawing from the newer ones, the older ones? All of the above? What was the gameplay like for the non-3D ones? Was it like a top-down thing? Was it like a point and click? Also, menu diving in the first two games, if I remember, a big reason why people can't get into them, just menus within menu. Okay. And of course, Fallout 3, Bethesda isn't as interesting as it can directly help you find the cool stuff. That is why I say that the New Vegas is the most easy Fallout game to get into for new and old players, because New Vegas is after Fallout 3 and before Fallout 4. And is Fallout 4 supposed to be good? As well? If you commented on that one, I missed it. Foisted the finish because I eat my spinach all day with that. Weird. Okay. And have you watched the show yet, Michelle? Well, for it's weird because your character has a voice and they're really limited some aspects of the game and immersion for some people, but I respect them for trying it out because most games avoid voicing the protagonist. Yeah. never changes. Wait, what are we referring to there? Just a generalized statement? Or... Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Beginning quote in the intro of some of the games. You're probably make a good Popeye. You know what? Yeah, I could handle Ron Perlman as Popeye. Be an older Popeye at this point, but yeah. Oh yeah. He also was Paul in the original Dune adaptation. And I think Kyle MacLachlan's a good actor, but that was a horrible casting decision. Ugh. I'm voiced to the finish because I eat my spinach. I've been doing last week and partly into this week. I was keeping myself very busy with a freelance gig that I will probably elaborate on more another time. But right now we're gonna do it. But it kept me really busy. And then I spent the weekend at. Well, so I wasn't like just wasn't sleeping nearly enough last week, and then plus I had a busy school week as well. And then on the weekend, I spent the weekend at Amanda's and thought I rested up well enough. And then this morning I woke up at 7 for some godforsaken reason, and I feel like I kind of backslid. So hopefully I can make up for it. No, I don't think I did know that, actually. Oh, actually, wait, no, I did. Brad told me about that, but it didn't, and apparently it was pretty well received, but it didn't last for very long. Okay. Moving on to olive oil here. Should probably be a bit faster than Popeye. And a lot less texturing and stuff to deal with. I feel like the tiniest speck under a piece of paper will feel like a fucking boulder. Is it available on any streaming services? Here, Billy? Paramount Plus in the States. Like the CTV app? Is that a free app? It should be free because, like, CTV used to be free when it was just a TV channel. So charging for the app would be fucking stupid. So Olive's outfit is different, but I'm gonna go for the same color scheme, basically, is the idea. So it'll still be a red top and black bottoms. Some gold trim. Oh, well, that's dumb. Yeah, because, like, you didn't even need cable to get CTV. But since everything went digital, like, you can get, like, digital, like, rabbit ear kind of thing, which I had for a while, but not very reliable. Star Trek is the Star Trek Prodigy. Yes, that's the one. Huh? Who is the girl in Fallout? Like, what is she from, by the way? I kept meaning to look it up when I saw the trailer, and I kept forgetting. But like, I know her from something. Is she the one that you're talking about, by the way? Okay. I mean, I wouldn't know the face, obviously, from Arcane. I've seen Army of the Dead, but I'm not picturing... Oh, wait, is she the one that... Does she play Batista's daughter? Is that what it is? She was a really annoying character in that. It wasn't like her fault, though, just the way she was written. Oh, yeah, I have seen that. Maybe that's what I know her face from. Well, I guess it's... Also, I didn't say Batista's sister, did I? I meant Batista's daughter, if I said sister. I've seen Maleficent as well, but it's been a while. Popeye and Olive's shoes are inspired by something in particular, because they have this kind of lip thing drawn around them, and I don't know if that's a specific style from the 20s or 30s that they're imitating, or what that's about. Okay, we are ready for the spot blacks. I know you're answering my question about the shoes, but I read that in Grandpa Simpson's voice. I had just tied an onion around my shoe, or around my belt, which was the style at the time. I am on season 21 of The Simpsons now. So I rewatched the movie yesterday morning while I was working too, just so I could maintain continuity. I think so, like the horror one. Maybe I didn't see a poster actually. I think I saw a trailer. Because there's the blood and honey horror one, but there's another horror one, and the teaser didn't really show much other than the steamboat itself. Yeah. Well, when did you put it? Just now, or? Cap-toe lace-up boot or Oxford shoe is a difference. Between them is whether the upper half is there or not. Okay. Thank you once again, Billy, for your crack research skills. track as A's score. I feel like even like a rom-com might have a score like this during its like reflective moments, you know. we could go. So. Oh, nice. Also, TWRP, isn't that the same one? You know that one you showed me, the video you showed me years ago with the Team Starlight Brigade? Isn't that the same band there? Hey JC, you are late. We're almost done. But how you doing? Is that where you use your dick? Isn't that the Jack Black push-ups? Oh, that should have been really good. That would have been really good. Okay, we're not quite done, but we're very, very close. So let's wrap things up here with Olive's hair. So is Dan Adban part of that band normally, or was he just like featured on that one? All right, guys, we're done. Time to sign it and call it a night. Stop it, Parker. Stop it. Featuring, okay. Sex party. Yeah, so I knew it was from the sex party, but yeah. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Aaron. Okay, we're gonna sign it. Thank you, JC. We're done. We'll be back on Thursday, and I'll wait and let you see what that's going to be when I post the ad. But I'll see you then. We'll give somebody a quick raid here, like usual. So stick around, give them a bit of a boost. But otherwise, I'll see you next time. Have a good night, and thanks for coming by as usual. Let's see who we got here. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Oops. Who do we got? I feel like we raided Charmy recently, but actually no. Let's do Jason Fraley. I bet he'll appreciate Popeye. So. Oh, Macabre Derek. Maybe next time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid.